Hey, I'm Greg. I'm a front-end web developer at a big tech company. I give Marvel 5 out of 5 stars. And for more reviews like this, click below. Before Marvel, I started using Marvel in an entrepreneurship center environment, and so we recommended using a lot of different products. For really low-level prototyping, we occasionally recommended using PowerPoint, just because most of the people we worked with had access to it, right? Like it was a great tool that people could use. Personally, I occasionally use PowerPoint and occasionally use things like Sketch or Figma, but found that Marvel was really good for a variety of reasons I can get into. There are a few reasons that come to mind. My big one is that Marvel provides a lot of like sort of elements that I ended up using in different design software anyway, but sort of brought them to the forefront. So I think it's sort of more of an opinionated offering. Um, but what's great about it is that if I, as a brand new user, can come in and design something that would take someone who is brand new to like Figma or Sketch, like they'd have to tack on at least an extra like 2 hours just to get all of the components in. And so Marvel really provides a way to sort of like, I think, jump off at a higher starting point. And then also their prototyping itself, which is really what I think they're where they shine, is just incredibly accessible and makes sharing those prototypes with other people really easy. So Marvel's great for a lot of things. I do think, as I mentioned earlier, there are some parts of Marvel that sort of give you that like higher jumping off point. But I think it, in some capacity, not in all ways, but in some capacity, it's a bit more limited too. And so, what I would encourage teams to think about is if you have an existing design library, and whether that exists on Figma, Sketch, InDesign, whatever tool you might be using. Um, I think it might be worth considering one of those alternatives before jumping to Marvel. If you have no design experience or have some design experience but not necessarily a huge design library and really just want to focus on the prototyping aspect, I think Marvel is really your best bet. What really shows about how easy it is to start with the product is that we generally recommended teams of people who would come and ask about these products or this like so this is sort of something we promoted internally. um, and so when people would ask about this, we would just have them make their own account. And that is to say that like yes, like there are benefits to the sharing aspects, and when that was necessary we would certainly encourage that as well. But Marvel is so easy to sort of just get up and running with that it was we provided, like, hey, yep, just log in with your email and then you're good to go. You can kind of get started right after that. So it's really easy to just sort of integrate with whatever you're doing.